Had a solid win over the weekend against Coastal Carolina, an improving Coastal Carolina team. Really a tough 3 weeks for those guys. They had a huge win over Lafayette the week before, and came in here, basically not being able to practice at their facility or been basically living out of a bag and traveling for 3 weeks. And in the second half, I think that wore on them a little bit. We played much improved defensively in the second half, but offensively we were consistent throughout. Ran the ball extremely well. One of our better offensive outputs in the passing game and in the running game. Had a couple lulls there in the first half, but second half we put some drives together, got some stops, and were able to win the game there and take control of it in the third quarter. But a solid win, and now we turn our attention to on a quick turnaround Thursday night ESPN game hosting Georgia State, who had a huge win over Monroe. Played their best game of the year so far, in my opinion.
Thank you, Coach. Our first questions come from Dan McDonald with The Advocate. Dan, please go ahead.
Morning, Coach. You were talking about that quick turnaround. How difficult is that at this point of the year?
Well, it's tough anytime. It's really tough just because this is our sixth game in a row, and the sixth game, that's the most we've played in the last 3 years consecutively, and we play. It's our sixth game, and it's on a short week, and we're a little beat up. I think a lot of it depends on how you handle the week. So I think we've got to be smart in how we handle it, because it was really hot. I think Georgia State had the same situation. It was the hottest day we've had game wise on Saturday. We played in the afternoon. It was hot and humid, and it's going to be hot here all week. So we've got to be smart in how we handle our players getting into Thursday night.
With Georgia State able to run the football the way they did this past weekend, is that something that surprised you when you look at them?
No, I think they're very, very well coached. I think Sean and those guys across the board, offensively and defensively, do a really good job, as good as anybody in our league is coaching. And they played a tough early schedule, and you can see them getting better. Even in some losses, you can see them getting better. And then I thought they did a really good job. Their offensive line's improved a great deal from last year. And you can see them gain confidence. And I thought the running backs, they found a rrhythm. They're going to be able to run the ball because the quarterback, Ellington, is a great athlete. He's really fast, and he's going to give them the ability to get some running game going. And they did a nice job versus Monroe.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Thanks.
Thank you, Dan. Excuse me. Thank you, Dan, and thank you, Coach. That's all the questions we have for today. We do appreciate it.
All right, thanks.